5.
Ricky, I'm feeling a bit chilly. If you don't mind, I'll get my coat and put it on. Now, don't go away, will you? I'll only be a moment. The coats are just in here. The coats? Ricky, help! Someone is taking our coats! Ricky, hurry! Hurry and you'll catch him! Oh, that's about all there is to tell, Inspector. I asked Ricky to wait for me in the hall while I went into the bedroom to get my fur. I switched on the light, and as I did so, I saw this man climbing out the window with a bundle of coats and handbags over his arm.
Can you describe this man, Miss Towers? I assume you got a good look at him.
Oh, I did, Inspector. He was small and dark. I should think he was of foreign extraction.
Your hostess tells me she's certain that the bedroom window was locked, yet there's no sign of a forced entry. Miss Towers, do you realize that this is the 8th time in the last 6 months that thefts of this nature have occurred?
Have there been as many as that? Well, I've been to 3 other parties where coats and things were taken, but I had no idea it was as rife as you say.
The loot, if taken by the same man, must have netted him thousands of pounds.
Well, surely most of the coats and things were insured. I know my fur was.
Well, that doesn't alter the fact that thousands of pounds worth of goods have disappeared without a trace. And until tonight, no one saw anyone enter or leave the premises where the thefts occurred. By the way, what did happen after you called out?
Oh, Ricky and some of the others gave chase, but couldn't find him. We heard a car start up a moment later, so he must have got away by car.
Yes, of course. Now, getting back to the other 7 parties where thefts occurred, the guests were all well-to-do. The items were taken from bedrooms whose windows were locked, presumably. In any event, by the time we arrived on the scent, they had been locked. In each case, the host or hostess claimed the windows had been locked all night. And as I suggested before, no one was seen to enter or leave each party except the guests themselves. Does that suggest anything to you, Miss Towers?
Only that one of the guests must have had something to do with it. Inspector, I've a wonderful idea. Why don't we get a list of everyone who attended the 8 parties? Ricky and I will have another party and invite them all. You can station your men at vantage points, and then we shall see what happens. The party's starting to break up, Inspector.
So I see.
And nothing's happened.
No, nothing has happened. Are you certain you and Ricky told no one that the police would be here tonight?
Well, I'm positive that no one suspects. It looks as if our theory is wrong about one of the guests helping that little dark man.
And I'm taking you and Ricky Fontaine into custody on suspicion of larceny. At the 7 previous parties, you, Miss Towers, were a guest at 3, while Ricky was a guest at the other 4. It was quite simple for the one who was invited to open the window for his partner and then lock it again afterwards. At the 8th party, you felt it was time to divert suspicion from yourselves, so you took the coats and then conveniently discovered that they'd been stolen by a little dark man. I'm sure it was Ricky who persuaded the others that someone had driven off in a waiting car. By the way, I find both your bank balances have grown amazingly in the past 6 months. You know, if you really wanted to confuse us, you should have arranged to have something stolen tonight.